Sa ngalan ng Class of 1972, ako'y taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat sa inyong pagdalo sa hapong ito ng aming pagtatapos. Karapat-dapat lamang na sa masayang pangyayaring ito ay makapiling namin kayong mga minamahal namin sa buhay na nag-adigha at tumulong sa amin upang marating ang aming kinatatayuan ngayon. Subalit hindi lamang kasayahan at pagmamalaki ang nadarama namin ngayon. Kami ay nalulungkot sapagkat hindi ganap ang tagumpay na ngayon ay aming tinatamasa. Marami kaming pinangarap at minitihing makamtan, subalit kabiguan at kasawian ang aming natamo. You will recall that the late 1960s was a period of national awakening, a period of upsurging nationalism. We entered the Ateneo as freshmen in 1968 in the midst of such an awakening. And together with many of our fellow students and countrymen, we saw and realized the sad plight of our people. We were challenged by what we saw, and youthful visionaries that we are, we dreamt of great things for our people. We dreamt of freeing our country from foreign stranglehold, economically and culturally. We dreamt of freeing our people from the domination by our local elite. We dreamt of putting a stop to the violence and the injustices being committed against the common tao, both by foreigners and our countrymen alike. Thus, we involved ourselves in national affairs. Within the Ateneo itself, we dreamt of changes. We were witness to and took part in the flowering of Filipinization, a movement to situate the Ateneo within a Filipino context. We criticized the Western orientation of the education that the Ateneo offers. We ask for a reorientation of the curriculum and a redirection of the university's efforts towards greater relevance to local existential conditions. In the Ateneo, Filipinization has been and still is a painful process. Jolted from its complacency into a realization that it cannot and should not exist apart from the society it is situated in, the Ateneo trembled and shook under the blows of intense criticism that it unleashed against itself. Perhaps never in its history has the Ateneo undergone a more turbulent 4 years than the period from 1968 to 1972. Several members of Class 1971 marked the end of their college life by staging a protest graduation called Alay sa Bayan. Later, in the vacation months of 1971, the contracts of 2 faculty members, Dr. Dante Simbulan and Mr. Adolfo de Guzman, were not renewed by the administration. An act which several faculty members and quite a number of students construed as a blow against Filipinization, Dr. Simbulan and Mr. de Guzman being the more progressive faculty members in the school. The events of the school year 1971-72 are still fresh in our minds. The workers of the Ateneo, with student support, struck against the administration. Boycotts to protest the dismissal of Dr. Simbulan and Mr. de Guzman culminated in the filing by the administration of disciplinary charges against 7 students, subsequently resulting in the separation from the College of Student Council President Alexander Aquino and William Begg. Newly elected Student Council President Jonathan de la Cruz and Ramon Esberto are also being separated from the college. We mention these events in the university to refresh our memories. In this sober occasion, we would like to reflect on their significance. Clearly, the heat and passion generated by these events have obscured what should have been our immediate concern, Filipinization. Whatever gains we have made seem to have been lost amidst the protest boycotts, the disciplinary charges, and the dismissal of student leaders. Our disillusionment, consequently, makes us apprehensive of the future. Can we really effect meaningful changes in our society, we ask ourselves? Can we, Ateneo graduates, really lead our people? More basically, can we properly relate to the common tao, given the Western orientation of our education? These questions, fellow members of Class 1972, are for all of us to answer, each one in his own way, in our own individual lives. There are those of us who have already answered these questions. Some 14 members of Class 1972 have dropped out of school and have graduated into what they call full-time activism to serve the people. To them, we would like to say, we salute you for having decided to commit to your lives to our common cause in the manner that you saw fit. To all of us gathered here, the answers to these questions demand no less than our lifetime commitments. May we comfort ourselves with the thought, however, that we have imbibed ourselves with social awareness and have generated it in others. May we also say that the events of our college life have truly been instructive, that our disillusionment has made of us sober realists. Lastly, before we leave, we would like to start the resolution of the issue of Filipinization. To those who will yet stay in the Ateneo, may we say the following. To the administration, we request that you provide structures for the Filipinization of the university. We ask that you view student dissent with compassion. To the faculty, we ask that you share your skills and know-how in evolving a truly Filipino curriculum. To our fellow students, we urge that you keep your active concern and temper your enthusiasm with tact. To those who have kept their silence over the years, we ask that you make yourself heard now. We are convinced that deep within our hearts, we, the administration, the faculty, the students, all share the same dream that the Ateneo will one day become a truly Filipino university. Nais naming magwakas sa pamamagitan ng isang pag-aalay. Inaalay namin ang aming pasasalamat at ang anumang tagumpay na ngayon ay aming tinatamasa. Sa aming mga guro, sa kanilang matyagang pag-akay sa amin, sa aming mga kapatid at kasintahan, sa inspirasyong ibinigay nila sa amin, at sa aming mga magulang, sa kanilang pagsusumikap na maitaguyod at maigapang ang aming pag-aaral. Higit sa lahat, inaalay namin ang aming tagumpay at ang aming buong pagkatao sa inang bayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagkikinig.